Okay, you would have seen from my last video my new revamped work area with my toggle clamps and stuff like that. I'm glad to say I found this little current meter which measures up to 999 milliamps. I've been looking everywhere for it, but I've had a bit of a clear out and a sort out today, and I've been at it all day. I've been sonicating all day, and yes, things are looking up. I've tidied the whole of the bench up, and there it is, sonicator there, look, a new shelf there and all sorts of stuff. It's all going on. This works extremely well. It's powered independently from the power supply, anything from 3 volts to 12 volts. I'm just going to very quickly knock up a cell. There's some activated carbon under there, separator there. I'm going to use a piece of zinc. That's zinc chloride, by the way. Just clamp that down. I'm just going to test this meter against this meter now. So that's a brand new cell, and the current there is 450 milliamps. Okay, so now we take this meter and one on there, and it's kind of telling the same story. Okay, 300. That one, of course, is on the 10 amp scale. I need to put a fuse in that because I blew the fuse for the 200 milliamp scale. So the 10 amp scale won't read as well as the lower scale. So, but anyway, I found it. Obviously, this little lot, I've got 6 motors there now. Need to get some clips on these, obviously, and if we can get one of them running, we'll be okay. Obviously, I haven't got a very good connection there somewhere. So we'll put that one there. Okay, don't quite know what's going on there. Bit of a dodgy connection going on somewhere. That's better. Let's clamp that one down. That's better. Yeah. Okay. Give it a little bit more electrolyte. I like it. Bit of copper sulfate there. Okay, there we go. So that's that setup. Obviously these are the resistive loads. What I may do is run these in conjunction with this for the resistive loads, so we can see what the loading is. And yeah, that's that. And obviously, as I said, a whole new work area. I've been having a real tidy up. I mean, this hasn't been sorted yet. I've decided what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to turn it into a kiln. I'm going to use this plate, which is a very high temperature plate, 2000 degrees or something like that, and I'm going to build a little kiln, and I'm going to control it with that for the temperatures. I've got 3 of these. I'm going to make turn another one into a hydrothermal carbonisation unit, proper stainless steel jobby with all the gizmos on it. So that will be that. Yes, one thing I well, these obviously, that's dedicated for activated carbon. This will be for anything. I've got my vacuum chamber unit there ready to go. I've made myself a ball mill. I thought I'd save some money, and there it is, a ball mill, and it's cost me, well, nothing really, a couple of quid. Made up another one of these, look. So I can use that or that. I've ordered some stainless steel balls, and I've ordered some ceramic ones. Now again, that, all I've got to do if I want to speed it up, as fast as I want or as slow as I want. And at that, I mean, it's quite strong. You can't, very difficult to stop it. So, you know, it'll take a lot of weight in there. So yeah, I mean, this area's got to be tidied tomorrow. I've had to tidy up on the shelves. Just getting everything in order, really. This section is all sort of carbons and stuff like that. This is gonna, well, it is kind of my binder area, if you like. I've just got everything there. You know, casing, we've got Arabic gum there, there's SBR, CMC, it's all there, polyvinyl acetate, it's all there. And I've been playing with binders a lot. Alkyd binders there. Got some gelatine there, look. Got some resin, polyester resin. And this section here is my seaweed section. I've now got type 1, type 3, type 2 seaweed there. They're all doing similar things, really. This is my, as you've seen before, we've got hydrothermally carbonised seaweed there. Got some other seaweed carbon there, my spongy seaweed carbon there, and that's seaweed doing its own thing at the moment. That's polymer from seaweed, and that's my own electrolyte, which you've seen before. My little volcanic area. Yeah, very active, that. So that's that. As I say, the Sonicator has been going all day. Works a treat. So that's hopefully going to be graphene. It's looking okay compared to what it was. There's a couple of bits there need to go in. There's a couple of bits there that have been in. That's activated carbon. That I'm going to turn into a little hydrothermal carbonisation unit. I've moved my hot plate to there, which was over on the back, and I've also made this. I've got to show you this. Okay, so that was basically that window winder motor that I found. And there it is. You can see when it's centralised, no problem. Obviously I've got to get one of those plastic coated, I don't know what they're called, I think they're called fish, but I'm not certain, but I've got to get one of those. Now that can be speeded up, slowed down, not a problem. Now I've always wanted one of these, but I think that, you know, as for a stirrer, they're just too expensive. Now the other thing I wanted was a heated one, and I've had a play. A while back I was playing with carbon fibre weave, with a graphite coating, a little strip there that I tried, you know, just to try various things. And obviously with the I knew this stuff got warm, and I knew you could get it warm anyway as a mat, because I've done it all in the past, but to make heat mats for reptiles and stuff like that. Now this is just a couple of copper strips, soldered a wire on it, and what I'll do is I'll show you that now, because that sits on there like that. Well, that's where it will sit. I'll just tape it down, basically. Simple. So I'll set that up. I'll pause the video. That is on at the moment. I've got to get a dedicated power supply for this setup. So there's your heat mat. It's not going to get phenomenally hot, but it will get hot. I did try this with a beaker, and it worked quite well, and it heated up the solution. If I want extreme heat, then I'll have to think of something else, but at the moment that is actually running at 4.2 volts, and we've got 5.5 amps running going through it. So let's just turn it up a little bit, up to, shall we say, okay, 5.4 volts. I've just pulled the cable out. I'm going to need a dedicated power supply for this. Its own power supplies, basically, which I'll sort out. So the stirrer's running at 10.2 volts, and we've got 1.28 amps. That's okay. The heat mat is 6.9 amps, 5.4 volts. And just have a quick look at the temperature. It does vary wherever you go on the map, but that's in the middle, which is where we want the heat, of course. And we've got a nice 40 odd degrees there. So yeah, there you go, and that's nice and warm. So that's that. Yeah, I'm just building my own little bits of lab equipment. Now that I'm also going to test a piece of this, and make a graphene based one like RMS did, and use a dimmer switch from the mains off, you know, off the grid, 240 volts. Obviously not, you won't put 240 volts through it, but that's lovely and warm, that is. Yeah, hopefully when I've got some graphene and some graphene oxide, well, it should be this week, that will be a goer with that, and we'll try this radiator stuff. I've been making inks anyway and stuff like that. This binder is phenomenal compared to my original one. Obviously that ink was made with activated carbon and not graphene, so I'm going to be doing some graphene inks and stuff like that, have a little play with that. And still yeah, so you know, there's all of that. That's another area got to be tidied yet, up to there. And you know, I've got all this stuff. There's the old sonicator there, look, which is pulley with a fuse. Haven't checked it out yet, haven't put another fuse in it, not interested. It's a box of spares as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I've had a look at this stuff. Oh, this is evil stuff, and that's even worse. It's a 30% solution. Yeah, it's a cleaner basically, and well, may affect you, PVC, really. Okay, so it's aliphatic hydrocarbons and non-ionic ionic surfactants. So that's basically what that is, and I've got to tell you that will strip the carbon straight off carbon fibre weave, because I've done it. The usual stuff, white spirits, methylated spirits, another clean spirit there. That's a totally different jobby. That's barbecue lighter fluid, which is similar to that, with what's in it. This is all whatever, crystals, soda crystals and stuff. That I bought because it's got the lib date in it, and there it is. And I was using this obviously for corrosion, as an inhibitor, until I got my the lib date there. So I've got both now. So yeah, that's all that done. Now all the nasty stuff I've put over here. Yeah, none of it's nice stuff really. Sulfur, ammonia, hypochlorate and hydroxide, that one, that's hydrochloric, 32%. Got your lye there, phosphoric, and that one, yeah, caustic soda. So yeah, what I'm going to do is clean off that shelf tomorrow, and in the week I shall clean off that one, and they'll all be ready to go for chemicals again. And oh, that's my girlfriend. And there you go. So as you can see, I've been having a go. Still got the old fridge going, look. Yeah, so it's all coming together. Got some bits and pieces of equipment now. Obviously the vacuum chamber excuse me, will be to for filtering and stuff like that. A worthwhile piece of equipment. Once I've got to make a chamber purely for that, which I'll do, not a problem. My homemade hood, fume hood, which goes all the way around there, look, and all the way down there, will be just that piece of flexi hose there, because it will just be here and then go straight out the window, which is brilliant. So that's that bit. So yeah, it's all coming together. Speak to you soon.